Skating better and getting pucks deep.
Putting the puck deep.
Put pucks in deep.
He's tripping pucks. He's getting pucks deep.
Getting a lot of pucks deep. Getting pucks deep.
Just put the puck deep.
Getting pucks out. Getting pucks deep.
Get pucks deep. Wear them down.
Get pucks in.
Pucks in.
Pucks in deep.
Puck deep.
Pucks deep.
Keep getting pucks deep and, deep.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Pucks and Deep podcast. I'm your host, Brown Vetchkin, also known as Dark Chocolate. I'm Ali. I'm here with Arthur Shelov's Dick Rider, Parker. We know how much this guy loves Arthur Shelov's,
Back in the AHL for a reason.
And I'm also here with the Junior C legend himself. Raiders legend already set the penalty minute record in 2 games.
Actually, he hasn't gotten one in a couple games.
Actually?
I only have 34 pims.
Ooh.
But then again, I've been playing I think 15 seconds of ice time a game, so maybe that has something to do with it.
Buddy, you're about to get cut soon.
Check, back check,
soon,
paycheck.
You know what I mean?
And by check, paycheck, I mean I take one step on the ice, get tired, and hop off.
Hey, exactly. They call us the fat ass line for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that.
Hey. It's the true name is Fat Ass and Friends line.
Fat ass and friends. That's
we have
smart,
one
yeah.
fat ass and then 2 former fat asses.
Yes. Oh god. Okay. Keep it rolling right now. I think we're gonna talk to the season up to the point, but I think I want to start off with a specific game on the West Coast last night.
Vancouver, Florida.
Yes. Return of JT Miller and a little someone might have gotten a shutout. How'd you feel about the game last night?
I really enjoyed it. The Brock Besser goal was just lucky. Same with the Jake DeBrusk goal was just lucky. But other than that, it was a pretty good game. I mean, they still outshot us by almost 10 shots. But thankfully, we had Kevin Lankinen in net.
Yes, the greatest goaltender of all time, it seems like.
Something's happening with him.
This has turned Thatcher Demko into a backup.
Now, hear me out. Do we have to put Lankinen in the Vezina conversation?
No.
But
If he keeps playing like that, then maybe, but I think it's going to be pretty hard to beat Connor Hellebuyck.
Yeah,
Not
that's
this
fair.
year, dude.
I don't know. The Jets are kind of slowing down recently.
Yeah, but look at Hellebuck. He's not slowing down in the slightest,
That
dude.
is fair. Yeah,
Fucking
that is
Hellebuck
fair.
and his goddamn shimmy.
I don't know. I think voter fatigue's gonna come out sooner or later.
The reason why the Jets have been going on down spell is because they started starting Comrie for some reason.
Oh my! Eric Comrie is so ass.
Dude,
he's
he
not
is.
even funny.
I think
This guy is so trash.
Arthur Shelov's is better than Eric Comrie. He is so
Okay,
shit.
we might not want to go that far.
I know, right? I don't know.
Maybe playoffs.
He's so incredibly shit. It's not even funny.
No, Eric Comrie is just something. He's done horrid over these recent years. I mean, goaltending over this entire year has been so weird. Like Swayman and Allmark have been absolute shit. I mean,
Dude, you have fucking Mackenzie Blackwood playing like some sort of fucking.
I know. Oh yeah,
goat.
we need to talk about that too.
I was gonna say on the topic of goalies, let's talk about the Avs, dude. The 2018 Albany Devils goaltending tandem is now for the Colorado Avalanche.
Who would have
Scott
thought?
Wedgwood and Mackenzie Blackwood, the two fucking goaltenders no one ever thought was gonna get a starting role, would only ever be NHL backups, if that.
They might be Stanley Cup champions. They've got a shot at it.
Yeah,
They've got a shot at it. Let's be honest.
See, the issue I have is the fact that, Wedgwood was doing well in his backup area role. Blackwood was in a starting role. So, but then again, it's also the Sharks. It's hard not to look good, even if 7 goals are scored in you, if you have fucking 50 shots.
That is fair. Yeah,
so
that's fair.
it's more a matter of can Blackwood keep up the level of play he was doing with the Sharks, or what the stat line he was doing with the Sharks.
I mean, he actually has defensemen in front of him now. So.
That's what I'm saying. But it's hard not to look good when you have 50 shots. Like if I'm in goal, for example, and
everything's going in.
But if I'm in goal, I let in 9 goals, but I have 90 shots. Well, fuck, I'm still looking like an amazing goaltender.
Well, yeah.
But you know what I mean? If I have a ton of shots and some of them just happen to bounce off me,
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I'm a little shocked about the deal. I mean, 7-piece deal. That is a huge
That's a big
deal.
trade.
Again, at the moment, I was like, oh my god, this is an overpay for the Avalanche. Looking back at it, like Georgiev, absolute shit.
Georgiev.
He's been horrible.
For Goliev.
He's been
minimum per game.
minimum. Yeah. He's allowing a goal per every million he gets paid. You know,
Dude, Georgiev is the new never save Dave, dude. That dude was big save Dave in Calgary, and then he went to occasional save Dave, and then now he's never save Dave.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Georgiev was really good at the beginning. I remember
What's
that.
saying?
It
David
like,
Riddick was really good at the beginning as well. We always called him Big Save Dave when he was here, and then he went to LA and became occasional save Dave, and then he went. Where else did he go?
Nashville. He was in Winnipeg for a little bit.
Nashville and Winnipeg, and he didn't save like one fucking shot.
Yeah.
Winnipeg, he was a backup for Hellebuck. He was basically Hellebuck's water bottle filler, and yeah, I'm not saying that. Never mind.
Actually, Kovalenko a fifth and a second.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Kovalenko, probably like fringe NHLer, 25-year-old player. And the second round pick for Mackenzie Blackwood is kind of the part that I'm like, ooh, maybe it's a little bit of a risky move there. But again, if you're the Avalanche, it's well worth it. You gotta have to fix this problem somehow.
But you also think about it this way, like the Avs are doing so bad, but if you look at their core guys and who they have on their roster, like they're getting up there. Like McKinnon's almost 30. Fucking Makar's almost 27 or 28, I think he is now.
Really?
Oh, yeah, they're all in their prime.
Like they're all in their prime, but they're getting up there. Like when you have your star guys in the middle of their fucking prime, you have to go for it as much as you can.
Agreed.
And if you were waiting on to see if Shesterkin was going to re-sign with the Rangers, well, he has re-signed with the Rangers. So well, you're not going to get Shesterkin.
And let's be honest, who's the next best goaltender on the market? John Gibson. That contract's a little high.
Yeah.
Gibby's a bit high, yeah.
Let's be honest, Blackwood is probably just salary-wise the best goaltender you could possibly.
I don't know.
Right
Depends.
now.
If Dustin Wolf doesn't want to stay with the fucking Calgary Flames the way they're playing.
Okay, no, but I'm talking like right now this year.
What about
right?
Kevin Lankinen?
What about Arthur Shelovs?
I don't know if Lankinen would even go for like a first right now. He's so valuable to the Canucks.
Yeah, I know.
He's so valuable to the Canucks. It's
Canucks are not
even
trading
funny
him.
right now.
He's turned Thatcher Demko into his bitch and made him a backup goaltender
like,
in the NHL.
Okay,
honestly,
Demko only played one
Thatcher
game.
Demko is a backup in the NHL because Kevin Lankinen has bent him over the fucking table, inserted himself, and then bent him upside down and fisted him downwards.
All right.
How does the Canucks fan feel about that?
Dude,
Tell me I'm wrong.
Dude, Demko's played one game in 8 months.
Tell me I'm wrong.
We can't.
Tell me I'm wrong.
And they didn't play defense in front of him in that game.
Yeah, that is fair.
Like, you can't really judge yet. We'll see how he does against Boston.
But look at Kevin Lankinen.
But honestly, if Demko gets back to like 80% of what he was, holy, does Vancouver look dangerous?
Oh, yeah.
Right? And like,
Yeah, but again, in all seriousness, I was joking about the whole Demko thing, but in all seriousness, it's a matter of if Demko can get back to where he was.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to with that knee injury, especially with the fact that he's always going to have it. So either they kill the nerves in there so he doesn't feel it at all and he fucks his knee up, or he plays through pain and he'll never be the same again.
Who
which
needs
is like,
a knee when you can win a cup?
But
Agreed
will
to that.
Vancouver win a cup? It is Gary Bettman as the league commissioner.
That's true.
he's going to drop dead soon, hopefully, right?
No. Dude, I got some major news, and this is not on the schedule. I just have to show you guys this. So, sketches have been released for the back end of what the new, like the floor plan for what the new Flames rink is going to be.
Okay.
Like the back end. Dude, the facilities that they have for the Flames are insane. So,
First of all, this is released information, right? You're not going to get in trouble for this?
no, it's
Okay,
released
okay, we're
information.
good. Awesome.
It was on flamesnation.ca.
Yeah, we're good. We're good then.
So it's released. So obviously, they have their standard door for like the block off, but then in the back area, they have a separate room for a kick around for the guys.
Yeah.
Storage area. They have a shooting room. They have a lab. They have a head therapist room, a medical exam room, a nutrition, dining area, and play around lounge. Keep in mind, these are all separate rooms. A treatment facility, a cryo and hot tub room, a rehab room, a hydro room, a steam room, a sauna, a recovery room, a wet area, a shower room, a dry and standard locker, more storage, a team theater, 3 bunker suites, coach's video, 2 conference rooms, the head coach's office, a laundry area and a laundry folding area, and then like some AHL stuff. Like you can look at the floor plans,
Yeah.
and the locker room looks fucking massive. I'll pass this over to you guys. So you
I
guys
mean,
can-
I'm
really
really
want-
excited for it.
You really want all this to finish like 28th in the league?
that's what I'm saying, dude.
Like,
Okay, no, but like if you give players assets, like a few weeks ago, I got to walk around like inside the dome and like through the players' shit, and
Yeah, I
it's
always
like
do.
nasty. It is
Yeah.
like it's so old, right? This thing looks like it's gonna crumble. It looks like something. again, straight out of the 80s because it was built in the 80s.
The
right?
NHL, the Flames locker room does not look like an NHL locker room.
No, it does not, yeah.
There is colleges with better locker rooms. So
Yeah,
this is
oh my
the thing
God.
is like, and that's
There's
my thing
some
about
colleges with some nice ass.
Dude,
locker
fucking
rooms.
Dude,
North-
that Spinning
North-
Chicklets
North
Michigan
Dakota.
tour, that was insane.
Dude, have you seen the North Dakota one?
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
the
North Dakota.
fucking locker
Dude,
room is
North
insane.
Dakota. I was talking to a guy who played in the NCAA because he's one of my coworkers, and like that North Dakota rink is an NHL arena.
Yeah.
Like it is a full NHL arena. The behind the scenes, it is a full NHL locker room. Like in each of their stalls, they have specific heated fans that blows warm air onto all their gear to keep the stink out.
That is awesome.
Dude,
that is really awesome.
It is like $190-something million facility. What I'm saying is, now with the Flames investing a little bit of money into the arena, first of all, it's going to draw more high level players going to come because if I'm want to come to Calgary, if I have the choice to come to Alberta, well, Edmonton or Calgary. We'll look at Edmonton's arena versus Calgary's arena. Look at the facilities I'm going to get.
Look at the team.
Yada yada yada. That.
Edmonton can actually get players to come over. Yes, McDavid's part
Except
of it,
the
but
goalie.
look at the facilities there.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
It matters. And Vegas, that's the reason why
mean-
they've been so good and so successful
Oh,
from the
yeah.
beginning. Is it's Bill Foley, right? I think your owner,
Yeah.
Bill Foley. He from the beginning has said like I want to win, and he has poured so much money
That's the
into
thing.
that team.
People-
privately owned arena, right? Like he's done an
the
incredible
Flames
job.
didn't realize for the longest time that to make money and win, you have to spend money, and I think Craig Conroy has finally figured that out.
I know, right? It's
Like,
finally
it's-
awesome.
But one other thing I was going to say is going to happen is that with now the Flames making this new arena, now they have all the AHL. The Wranglers won't have to practice at a wind sport now. They'll have their own area in the new arena. Same thing with the Hitmen will have it there.
Yep.
So now that you have all that, you're going to draw more high-level prospects to the Hitmen. You're going to have better development for the AHL because they have these high-level NHL-level facilities and are in this super big place, like this really nice arena. So you're going to draw more people there. Like the Hitmen are going to get a skyrocket, especially now with the NCAA deal.
Yeah.
Dude, because you have this brand spanking new NHL arena you're playing in, dude. Tell me if you were a major junior prospect and the Hitmen came to you. They have this brand new arena with a major juniors for major juniors that's an NHL arena with NHL facilities. Tell me you're not going to want to go there to develop.
Yeah.
And then if you're, let's say you're a free agent prospect who the Flames are interested in, and they're interested right now for the Wranglers to develop you a little bit more, and you're like 22. Well, if you have the choice between the Flames or going to like Bakersfield with Edmonton, you're going to go Bakersfield because they have a nicer arena and stuff. Because while that shouldn't be all you're looking at, the facilities help you develop. If you only have a certain amount of facilities, you're not going to develop as well as if you have top-end facilities.
And again, had this conversation about how it's harder for Canadian teams to get free agents.
Exactly.
You need, especially for Calgary, we're at such a disadvantage right now, having the arena, having the taxes, and
Having
everything.
our mayor.
This is something to bring. This is something. This is something to attract players now, right?
Yeah.
Like the fact Edmonton can be like, hey, look, we have this thing. Yes, you have to deal with all the taxes and everything, but we have the
You also have to
facilities. We
fucking
are.
live in
We want to
Edmonton.
win here.
You also live in Edmonton.
That's the other thing too.
At least Calgary has something to do.
At least now we can say, hey, you wanted to go to Edmonton. We have way better shit here. We have a way newer arena now, right? Come here. We can build something here, hopefully.
And the development's gonna be so much better as well because they're gonna have those facilities to go through.
Again, yeah.
In the floor plans, AHL and WHL have their own dedicated weight room.
Nice.
They share it, of course.
Yeah.
But imagine being a WHL guy and going into the weight room that you have access to 24/7 and seeing some Wranglers guy you can talk to and get his opinion. Especially like a veteran Wranglers guy, like a guy that's he's only on an AHL contract. He's not going to go to the NHL.
Like a Sutter,
But
right?
he's
Brett Sutter?
been through it. He's like 32, and you can sit there and you can work out with him.
Yeah.
Like you're sharing it, sort of thing. And yeah, they'll have to do it where they block off like the Flames locker room versus the rest of it. But you still have those top-notch facilities, and they have the opportunity to make those top-notch facilities for these players to develop. I think that'll really help them in attracting new players.
Yeah, I agree. This is actually awesome. I'm so excited for a new arena too. Even though I am gonna miss the dome because like
I
it's
grew
just
up in the so people don't know this, but I was I grew up in the dome. My family was very involved in the Calgary Hitmen. So my first game was when I was 10 days old. And we were always billeting. So I was very involved in the dome. I was very underneath the dome. I was always like I literally grew up in the dome. So I'm sad to see it get torn down. from a nostalgia perspective, but from someone who works at the Dome and someone who wants to see the city develop, we need a new arena so badly.
Yes,
Like it's
yeah.
not even funny.
Yeah, agreed.
Like it needs to be done.
And I think like even concert wise, it's gonna help so much here.
Oh yeah.
Like
We'll actually get
who the
certain
hell wants to
acts
play
to
here?
come.
I know, right? It's gonna be awesome. Tate McRae's not gonna skip us this time.
She's not gonna go to the Cowboys fucking music
hell,
tent.
man. Oh, dude, the fact she went to Edmonton instead of Calgary still pisses me off.
No, she came to Calgary. She went to the Cowboys.
No,
music
in her
tent.
new tour, she skipped Calgary. She's going to Edmonton
Oh yeah, I
instead,
know.
which is like, yeah.
Why
That's
were you planning on
crazy.
going?
Hell yeah, I was planning on going.
We're not gonna talk
You're
about
kidding me,
why
bro?
Allie wants to go.
Bro, it's Tate McRae.
Allie's gonna
right.
Allie's gonna be swaying with one hand.
How many hands did you watch the last video with?
All right, let's keep it rolling, guys. My dad
Yeah.
watches the show.
I just said swaying with one hand.
God.
You're holding your phone in the other recording.
yes, obviously that. Very much so. That.
Anyways, but as you were saying, I want to move on to a different topic here, and then we'll get into our. I want to get into our rants for the season so
Okay.
far. So, I want to talk about the fact that Zegras. So he's been linked to a bunch of different teams. He's not performing in Anaheim, and now he's going in for meniscus surgery. Does that lower his trade value? Do you think that makes it more difficult? You forgot to turn on the studio lights, Ali.
We should be fine. We're good. Yeah.
Does it make it more difficult to trade for him? Does it make it a issue within the fuck? Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Does it make an issue within the Ducks organization? Do you trade him now as soon as he gets back? Do you give him a chance to sort of prove himself? Do you think it's a turning point? Like,
Wait till you see his chemistry with Jacob Trouba.
fuck me,
Wait, dude.
dude. My favorite thing is fucking
Mr. Chicken Wing.
Trouba is fucking. Who's their goaltender again?
Who
John
Ducks?
Gibson?
John Gibson, and then there's Lucas Dostal.
Dude,
Dostal.
Lucas Dostal looks
He's
so
gross.
good.
He's gross. But Dostal came out and he played the puck to Trouba's side, and Trouba was gliding in. And I don't know which team it was, but he took it and scored right away. And then you see Trouba on the camera just just literally making this face, just eyes closed, head up, hating his life. And I'm like, yeah, that's why you're no longer captain like in New York Rangers, you dumb fuck.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I get that.
Zegras, do you guys think it's a turning point? Do you think it's a start for him? Like, what do you think?
Like the injury wise?
Yeah.
Again, he needs to get out of Anaheim. I think something toxic, like it's just gotten very toxic for him. Like
He's too busy with
how
Dixie
long,
D'Amelio.
No, but like let's be honest, how
So
long?
would I, honestly.
I don't know about Dixie D'Amelio.
I wouldn't.
But like if we're talking about Zegras here,
He's looking too much at the other girls in Hollywood, dude. He's a bit busy.
he
with
needs to
Snake.
get out. He needs to get. But like,
Too much little head, not
imagine
enough
being a
big head.
player and like every day everyone's talking about, oh, he's gonna get traded. Oh, he's gonna get traded. Oh, he's gonna get traded. Like, how long can you drag this out for? Just ship the guy off. Give him a new chance.
Well, he needs fucking trade value. He has none.
Well, you've kind of tanked it.
I
Let's be
guess,
honest.
yeah.
Let's be honest.
He's playing like fucking.
Trade him for Huberto.
You've kind of tanked his value.
Huberto's producing for once. He leads the team in goals.
Yeah.
If they are willing to take on Huberto, I would give him in a second. I would not care at all.
Goes off, scores 116 point season again. He just hates Calgary. That's what it is.
He just
He just
hates
needs warm
Canada.
weather. He just needs warm weather, doesn't he?
Maybe.
He's from fucking Quebec, so I don't know why he's not producing in that cold weather.
I know, right? Like
It's probably because he's not playing with Barkov. Like, let's be honest.
Hey, Kadri's
no, he
pretty close.
didn't even play with Barkov. Didn't he play with
Yeah,
Reinhardt?
no, he
no, he
played
was-
on the line
I
with
thought you were
Barkov.
Reinhardt.
He was Barkov and Reinhardt was our top line, dude. It was yuck.
It was
fucking
fucking
yuck.
crazy.
It was
That's
yuck. And now,
nasty.
and now
300
before
point
Reinhardt really
players.
started breaking out, and now Reinhardt's the way he is.
Because I thought he played with like Reinhardt and Bennett or something.
No.
Okay,
No,
I was wrong.
no. He was Barkov's number one option before Reinhardt.
Because I remember seeing
Barkov's
like
bitch?
Reinhardt putting up like almost a 50 goal season like during Huberto's 115, and it's like, oh, he's just a Huberto, merchant. No, it's the other way around.
Yeah.
No, they're both Barkov merchants.
They're both Barkov merchants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, Barkov needs so much love. I know, like, obviously, he's a Stanley Cup champion now and everything, and he's finally getting his flowers.
what,
But
he's
this
got, what,
guy
2-3
has been
Selkies?
producing for how long?
Dude,
Like, he's so freaking
he
underrated, and I
is
hate
the
that he's at
entire
Florida.
reason why the Finnish team has any shot at competing, really, other than Kevin Lankinen in the Four Nations tournament.
Actually, hold up.
Because UC Saros has been non-existent.
Oh, are we all coming to the conclusion that Kevin Lankinen's the starter for Finland?
If UC Saros keeps his head up his ass, probably.
Yeah.
Like, He's like Diglett. He's hiding that shit.
So I actually, if we're talking about underrated players, one guy I want to talk about here, Anze Kopitar has put up 32 points in 29 games.
Yeah.
He's good. He's actually insane this year. He's having a great season. The guy's what, 34?
He's also
He's
90.
fucking ancient.
Yeah.
He's 37. He's
yeah.
37.
He's
and
90
fucking
years old, dog.
Ancient.
But like the fact he's still doing that, like I don't see people talking about Anze Kopitar
Yeah,
that much. This guy deserves so much love.
Kopitar's been great for so many years in the league. You kind of expected it. Same thing. Like people aren't talking about how like people aren't rating about how good Crosby's doing, but he's selling a fucking rocker of a season.
Yes,
Because
but like,
everybody's
okay,
used
no,
to
no,
them
but here's the
doing
thing.
good.
People aren't rating about how good Ovi's doing. Like, yeah, they're saying he's getting his goal mark, but they're not rating about the fact that about the rest of Ovi's game. Like Ovechkin he still has scoring prowess, but as he's matured, he's no longer the running gun style. He's not hitting everything in sight. He's playing actual fucking defense.
I get
and
that.
No one's
I get
talking
that.
about
But like
that.
Kopitar, his entire career was underrated. Let's be honest here. Like I think the big reason why was like he should have been the Selke winner each year if there wasn't a guy named Patrice Bergeron.
He was underneath.
Right?
He was second only to Dustin Brown. The greatest captain in LA Kings history.
Okay, you have to admit though, Dustin Brown was pretty fucking clutch.
He was
He
yucky
was,
though.
yeah,
dude.
he was.
He
He was yucky for 2 years. And
Yeah.
then
For like 4 years, he was the most clutch player in the NHL.
Yeah,
For
he was
like
yucky
4
for like
years,
4
and then he
years.
just fucking dropped
Those
off.
Kings teams. I can't believe they were an 8 seed. Like how the hell
Yeah.
was that team an 8 seed?
Daryl Sutter
Good old Daryl Sutter.
Fucking
and Jonathan Quick. That's-
Jonathan Quick and Drew Doughty were carrying those teams.
Dude, Jonathan Quick
Yeah.
suddenly just decided to turn into fucking, I don't know,
Also,
Glenn Hall or some shit.
Also, the greatest player to score a Stanley Cup winning goal, Alec Martinez. Come on.
That is
fucking
one of
love
the coolest goals I've ever. Like that's what you dream of, man.
Yeah.
Overtime winner to win the Stanley Cup. Alec Martinez,
The fucking
He has two.
defensive
Vegas Golden Knights Stanley Cup
He
champion.
has
didn't
two.
didn't
He scored Vegas as well.
Yeah.
He has two.
Really? Wait,
Yeah.
no, but you guys are winning overtime.
No, he scored we only won by one goal in
He
that
scored
game.
in what, second period?
He scored that one goal extra.
The winning game?
Yeah.
You guys won 8-3.
Yeah, but he's still
How
got
do you not know when he won the Stanley Cup?
still got the winning goal.
Dude, I remember that.
I know.
Game
I know.
5, you guys
I-
fucking blew them
I
out
was
of the
saying,
waters.
I know he got the game-winning goal. I didn't know it was.
Oh, it might have been
a
game
blowout.
winning goal. Yeah, it might have been game winning goal.
I know he got the game-winning goal though.
Did you not watch that game?
I did.
Okay, I was gonna say that was like it was a-
Dude,
I watched it, dude.
Spanking.
But
he
you
doesn't
seem-
remember it from the fucking ecstasy of him gooning on his TV.
I was,
That is
dude.
fair, yeah.
There was
That's fair.
there was. I could have filled a mayonnaise jar.
Oh god. Note to self: never take mayonnaise at Kylan's house. Something a little too from experience around there.
Talking about trades and all that stuff, I want to talk about the Rangers a little bit. So,
Okay.
as we know, traded Trouba, then signed Shesterkin, and now there are rumblings that they're currently hot on the tail and really want Brady Tkachuk. And the Senators owners have come out and said this is all false, this isn't true, but we don't know what's going behind the scenes. And a reporter asked Brady Tkachuk about it, and he said, "I don't really listen to what's going on out there. I just play the game," which is a really good answer by him. Good on him for saying that. But like, what are we thinking? Do you think Tkachuk would be a good fit in a Ranger uniform?
You know what this kind of
You think-
reminds me of is when there was those little Matthew Tkachuk rumors before, like the year before he left, right? Like before his RFA year, there was like, oh, he kind of wants to be a St. Louis Blue, and then Kevin Weeks randomly came out and said, oh, he might get shipped off to Buffalo, and like there was always those little rumors that like, oh, he wants to be traded, oh, he wants to be traded, oh, he wants to be traded, but then on the outside he kind of acted like, oh, I'm fine, right? Again, I'm not saying Brady Tkachuk is the same person as Matthew Tkachuk. When you remember, they're two
They're
different
kind of
people.
the same.
Well, they're two different
except for Brady
persons.
Tkachuk
They're persons.
has half a fucking brain.
But like again, here's the thing.
Except Matthew Tkachuk has a skill in the family.
We
Yeah.
don't know them as people. That's the thing, right? I haven't had a sit down conversation with Matthew
I
Tkachuk and
have.
Brady Tkachuk. Well, okay. Could you have told that he wanted to get out of Calgary?
At the time, no, he was
Exactly.
When I spoke to him when he was still in Calgary, he was still a. To be fair, it was at a charity event, like so. He's already obviously putting his face on. It was at the hockey marathon for the kids.
Exactly. So
And to be fair, he was with Michael Backlund at the time, so maybe that had something to do with it.
again, but like the Tkachuks, I don't want to say they're sneaky because that sounds really bad, but they they kind of are a little sneaky. You know what I mean? Like
it's
the way
kind of
that
hard
he
to
kind
be.
of
It's
just
kind of hard to be sneaky at Brady Kachuk's size. Have you seen that man? That man is a fucking unit.
personally, I don't buy it, but I wouldn't be surprised. That's my thing.
Now, this is my question as well. I don't see him as a good fit for the Rangers. I don't see him in the Rangers uniform. The only reason why I don't see him in a Rangers uniform, and I understand why they would want him. They want to replace Trouba. I could almost see him going to a different team, not the Rangers.
I know where I could see him.
Where?
Carolina.
I could see him in Carolina.
I could see him being a part of the bunch of jerks.
I could see him being part of Carolina.
What would they give up though? That's the thing is like your salary. Like let's be honest, Carolina's
Burns.
owner's a little cheaper.
What do you give
Burns.
up? I don't
Why
know.
the fuck would Ottawa take? I'm sorry. Okay, look, if I'm giving up my 24-year-old captain, I want
Burns
something
isn't picks.
big. Burns is
Or-
not. Burns
or like
is.
Seth Jarvis.
Well, I mean, think about it this way though. You're also giving
you
up
give up Seth
1,000
Jarvis
penalty
right now?
minutes.
He's not been
season.
doing very well this season. Like he's not been doing
Seth
amazing.
Jarvis has not been doing well this season.
Am I off my rocker?
You are
Ali,
completely
Ottawa's,
off your rocker.
Ottawa's also
am I
getting
thinking
rid
something
of
else?
1,000 penalty minutes.
Am I thinking
So
someone
think
else?
I
they'll
understand
take
trading
anything.
Seth Jarvis, but like right now, sorry, he
Am I
has
thinking of
18
someone else?
points in 21.
Oh my bad. I'm thinking that's someone else. Then. I don't-
Nietzsche's is having a hot
fuck am I
season.
thinking?
Or you do Kachuk and a first for Natchez.
No.
They're not trading Natchez.
No, I'm sorry.
Natchez is a lock.
Okay, when you look at Matthew and Brady, yes, the best part about those two is they're all-stars and they can produce for you,
The best part about
but
them
they're
is
also
Matthew.
pieces of shit. You know what I mean? And I think Brady
not
can
really.
end up at that Matthew level if he keeps on developing at this level.
I
Now-
don't know if Brady could get to Matthew's level.
I think the difference is the fact that Matthew has enough size to throw a hit, but he also is small enough that he can keep his speed up. Brady has more size, and that makes it more difficult for him to play the same role. Like Matthew is played more the skill forward that is an agitator. Brady is your pure definition of a power forward.
Yeah.
So like
yeah, right.
personally, and I was thinking this myself. I could see him going to somewhere like Boston. You look at Boston, their whole identity is running gun. Or I'm just saying Paul Maurice really likes it having his running gun players. If he goes to Florida with his brother, I could see an incentive there for him to go to Florida. Because if you think about it, they like their running gun players. Imagine Brady Kachuk and Sam Bennett running after you on a fucking penalty kill or some shit.
What about Brady Kachuk to the Philadelphia Flyers?
I would
Before
love that.
we continue
but
this
Torts would
talk,
fuck him up.
Before we
Torts would
continue
kill him.
this talk, why the fuck would Ottawa trade him? And what does this mean for Ottawa? Let's be honest. You've done this rebuild. Your team is supposed to win by now, and then
But
you're
they're
gonna
not.
trade me your 24-year-old captain.
But they're not winning is the issue. They're not winning.
So are we
Yeah.
talking? Are we talking rebuild? Like, are you gonna
no,
rebuild the rebuild?
Retool.
Throw the C on Thomas Chabot and
It doesn't
'Cause
seem
you
like
say
no, but
bye-bye
like
to Brady.
Sanderson seems to be starting to become the new number one there.
Yeah,
Let's
but
be honest.
Chabot has enough experience in the league to take the seat.
yeah. Or either that or you give it to Timmy Stew and Timmy Stew's not ready.
Yeah. Personally, what I think is because retool because something's not working in that locker room.
It's so weird. This team on paper should take a jump,
Well,
right?
it's the same thing as the Flames a couple of years ago, right? On paper, the Flames are the best team. Like going into that first year of the Huberdeau contract, on paper we added Kadri, we added all these major players. On paper, the Flames should have ran the fucking league. Like other than plus Markstrom and Ned, like they should have ran the fucking league.
I think
But
there
they
was
just
one
didn't.
big problem there. Is it time for the coaching to go? Because like, let's
Ottawa?
be honest. I think the Flames could have made a run if we fired Daryl Sutter in January. I think we could have. I think there was a shot. There was a shot, and I think you needed to take that shot, but ownership was too cheap.
No. The issue is at the time, Ryan Huska hadn't proven himself enough. Like Ryan Huska was brand new as an assistant coach.
No, I get that, but like you wouldn't have taken that shot in January. Let's be honest, the team was absolutely struggling. Daryl Sutter, the morale was so low, you could see it through the players. Why didn't you take it in January and at least try to make that shot at the playoffs? Because like let's be honest, those playoffs are bust for that team. Why didn't we just at least try to make the playoffs? Like we were still in the race. We were like 2 points off, right?
Of a wild card, yeah.
Why didn't we try to make that move? And
That I don't know. Like I wish I could answer that. But what I'm saying is like it's like the Flames in that year. You should be doing much better than you are.
Yeah.
But your team is just not performing. Like just not at all.
Yeah.
So at that point, it's almost smarter for the ownership or the manager to say, okay, it's not working. Let's take it on the chin. Let's get our players to wake the fuck up. He's probably has the most value right now. You can get a ton for Brady Kachuk.
Yeah, you could.
Especially to a cup. And that's what I'm saying. If you trade him to a cup contender like Florida, for example, maybe not Boston, like Florida, for example, you trade him to a cup contender like Florida that they could use him very much. You could get so much for your future from Florida for that because Florida is in win now mode. Like the last 3 or 4 years, they've been in win now mode because you're reaching Barkov's getting up there, the Matthews getting up there. Reinhardt, you're in win now. You are in full. How many cups can we get in this time? Plus, you're starting goaltender Bobrovsky. Bob's getting up there as well. And Spencer Knight, while he's good, he's not ready to take over for Bob yet.
Yeah.
So you're in full go now mode. So why wouldn't you, if you have the opportunity, take another power forward who's been very effective in the league, who has a brother and family and roots in the team? Like, tell me if you're the Kachucks right now, like if you're Keith Kachuk, for example, if you're Matthew's father, tell me you wouldn't want to see your sons play on the same team and go win a Stanley Cup together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
Like, do you see what I mean?
From a family standpoint.
Tell me if you're
but-
Matthew, you wouldn't want to play with your brother.
Yeah,
tell
but
me if you're Brady, you wouldn't want to go where your brother already is.
Yeah, but you don't really get
if
to
you're
pick.
no
Exact-
100%.
like-
Well, if you're Brady Kachuk, you get some say because Brady Kachuk I think has a no move clause as well.
Let me double check that.
Send
But yeah,
him-
I
send
think
him-
he's got there.
You know what? Send him to Anaheim for Zegras and
Holy
Dostal.
fuck,
For Zegras and Dostal.
Dostal.
I wouldn't mind that. It's just salary wise, because Ullmark,
Yeah.
you're committed to Ullmark.
Yeah,
you paid him
yeah.
like
Committed.
$8 million for the next 4 years.
They gave him
right?
the Swayman special.
Yeah.
That is insane to me. That's going to be a bad contract.
I can't wait for Dustin Wolf's extension for $20 million according to the Shesterkin contract this year.
Yeah.
Dustin Wolf's gonna get $9 million according to Shesterkin's contract.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't wait for that Kevin Lankinen contract.
Yeah, fucking $15 million a year.
Fuck.
Actually,
Only
So-
for away games.
Yeah, fuck.
I'm just on Puckpedia, sorry. I'm just looking at this. Someone mocked up a Brady Kachuk deal to Buffalo
To Buffalo
for
what?
Samuelson, prospect,
Okay.
Jack Quinn,
Okay, Jack. I like Jack Quinn.
Coolidge, a first and a second.
Is Jack Quinn a big enough asset?
The issue is the fact that, like,
For
what
that-
the fuck is Buffalo gonna do with him is the question. Like, Buffalo's nowhere near win now mode.
Could you imagine a Tage Thompson and Brady Kachuk
That'd be
line?
nasty, but at the same time, again, who do they have that would make any sort of incentive for Brady Kachuk to not just play there? Because
Rasmus Dahlin.
they have Dahlin, and Thompson, and then their next up-and-coming goaltender cannot break the NHL yet. Devin Levi has not been able to stay
Yeah,
consistent in the
but
NHL.
you're forgetting they also have Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, dude. Come on.
Fucking greatest name in hockey.
Greatest name of all time. Are you kidding me?
Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. I feel racist saying that.
Feel racist saying Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen?
I do.
Oh my! I don't know if it's just a fun name. Like
It
honestly,
is. It's a fun name.
he might have one of the best hockey names ever.
No. That goes to Ivan.
Ivan. I think Miroslav Satan's up
What
there
about
too.
Quentin Musty or whatever the fuck
Oh,
that guy's
Quentin
name
Musty.
is?
Breaking news.
Oh, Rutger McGroarty.
Did you guys hear what Martin St. Louis said about after the Canadiens 9-2 loss
9
to the Penguins? You lost to a fucking elder facility. You lost to an elderly home, dude. You let 9 goals get scored by an elderly community, a retirement home of sorts.
We let fucking Brian Rust score a fucking hat trick on us.
Anyways, we're gonna get to rants in a second here. Just hold that. We're gonna get to rants in a second here. Martin St. Louis was asked about how he felt, and he said more disappointed than angry. If I hear that, I'm not coming to practice the next day. You are getting fucking bagged.
Bro, that's like when your mom says like, "I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed." You know, the guilt trip.
Oh my
That's the
god.
worst part. It's worse to get disappointed than angry.
Parker, here's Canucks news. Teddy Bluger's mom visited from Latvia, played the 50-50 draw for her first time, and won $100,000.
Damn.
Damn. Well, I mean, Teddy Bluger got... Dude, 4 Canucks had a 2-point night. It was pretty good.
Oh my god.
Everybody with an assist got
And the
2.
Canucks are hosting an outdoor game this year, apparently.
Oh, yeah?
What?
Yep.
Against?
Apparently, the Florida Panthers will host an outdoor game at Lone Depot Park next season.
Sorry, Panthers or Canucks?
Florida Panthers.
That makes sense.
How the
Lone
fuck do
Depot?
you? How the fuck are you gonna get ice outdoors in Florida?
Is it a
Synthetic
winter
ice?
classic or?
Well, it just says Florida will host an
Winter
outdoor
Classic. There is no winter in Florida.
game. Winter is summer here.
Is it May or will? Okay, it's not fully guaranteed, but may. But I would not be shocked if they do it. Bettman's been talking about doing it in Florida.
But how the fuck are you without doing synthetic
So the
ice?
thing is
Yeah.
you're right. Florida doesn't make sense. I mean, they've done Dallas, right?
Yeah, but Dallas at least gets snow and gets cold. Florida doesn't. I've been in that south area. It does not get snow. They're quote unquote cold.
Oh yeah, Friedman reported it. Okay.
Is our
Cold
summer.
is not that bad.
My aunt's in South Carolina right now, okay? She's walking outside in shorts and a t-shirt. Their cold is like +5.
Yeah, no, Dallas was like 1 degree. And they were having troubles with the ice. I don't understand about Florida. I understand Bettman wants to grow the game. Let's be honest. I think if Florida's playing anyone, it's going to be Tampa. Right?
Dude, a Florida-Tampa Winter Classic would be fucking wild.
Wearing
Okay,
fucking
Those jerseys,
t-shirt-
bro.
Gonna be wearing t-shirts and shorts on the ice.
Yo, I'm just
dude.
thinking about the jerseys. Imagine if they could put like the reverse retro, something like that.
yeah, be sick.
That would be so
Okay,
sweet, man.
moving on.
So-
It's time for rants. So, Parker, talk to us about your Canucks.
I'm happy.
How's the power play doing?
Well, I mean, we scored like 4 seconds into our power play last night.
Maybe they listened to you for once. Do the Vancouver
Well,
Canucks
I
watch
mean-
our podcast?
I mean, Quinn Hughes kind of just shot it, and then Jake DeBrusk tipped it over.
I'm just saying.
Bobrovsky.
So
So,
the Vancouver Canucks should hire you as their professional development coordinator.
you know, I agree.
I've seen your blister of a shot,
Yeah, well, I mean, I did score on you twice.
Twice.
motherfucker.
Oh yeah, the bet's up today.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
We're doing our
Motherfucker,
shootout today.
when have I ever played goalie other than that one time?
I don't know. Those 8-year-olds were also kind of sniping on you.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Motherfucker,
Hold up.
you gave
Let me talk.
70 shots.
Okay.
in an hour.
No. So guys, do you guys? I'm not sure if you're a long-time listener. You guys have probably heard about Kylan's story about how I put a kid in the
listener,
hospital.
We've only been up for 2 months.
Oh yeah, I fucking kill an 8-year-old.
Yeah, this guy flying poke checked.
No. Let me tell the story. Let me cook. This guy made fun of me for like sending a kid in the hospital when I was like 10, right?
Yeah.
This motherfucker. So this little 8-year-old is just fucking dangling him, ripping him fucking apart.
It's all illegal. You're going backwards.
Goes full on flying poke checks into 8-year-old to go straight into the net. An 8-year-old.
They were
He's
nowhere.
a grown ass fucking man, and he's
didn't
flying
go-
poke
he
checking
didn't go into the net.
8-year-olds.
There was nowhere near the net, dude. I made sure it was nowhere near the net. There's a reason why I did it where I did it, because there was no risk of him injuring himself, dog.
She was 8.
It was a guy. It was a guy.
Okay, we're not gonna misgender anyone here. I'm not trying to get canceled. You know,
It was a dude.
I don't want the.
It was.
They had a penis.
Yo, how do you know?
I don't know.
Hey, yo,
I
what
don't know.
the
I don't
fuck?
know. I don't know. I don't know.
Yo, how do you know, buddy?
I don't know.
Kylan, what's your favorite chord to strike?
Musical jokes in that. Okay. For the record, this quote unquote was not an 8-year-old. They were 10.
That doesn't make it any
There's a
better.
big fucking difference.
And they were at the hash marks, nowhere near the net, and I didn't even trip them. I pulled my legs in, I hit the puck, and they fell to one knee. And these guys are making fun of me. The guy, they
it
were
was
nowhere
fucking
near.
hilarious. You just jumped at a
fucking
fucking 8-year-old,
hilarious.
buddy. Like,
It was
I pulled my legs in, so I didn't trip them. For the record. Okay. Let's move on. My rants. Actually, no, Parker. You have any more rants about the league?
no, I'm happy about
Parker is happy.
last night. So.
Well, my team beat the Winnipeg Jets, so get fucked, Devin.
You can tell him that later today.
I will tell him that
will,
later
yeah,
today.
we'll do that.
The Flames suck ass again, but Huber goal again.
Oh, wow.
The one guy to fucking score on the team.
Let's totally not fucking talk about how Kucherov bent us over, pumped us 10 million fucking times.
Dude bent us downwards and then fucking fisted our fucking fart boxes.
Dude. Yo, man, yeah, Kucherov absolutely fucking killed us alive. And like Dan Vladar, I'm sorry, man, what a horrible game. Like, that was some of the worst goaltending.
He is returning
that
to
was
form.
That was some Markstrom flashbacks right there, you know?
Returning to form of last
Oh.
year, Dan Vladar. Which is fantastic when you have a rookie goaltender as the other guy, who Wolf is playing fantastic, but fuck me. You can't rely on him that much.
It's just going to be like Jordan Binnington. He's going to do great his first year. He's gonna be
No,
so
'cause-
average for the rest of
No,
it.
because the difference I have between Wolf and Biddington is the fact that Biddington was always a little bit of a hothead. Always, he was just doing really well, so he didn't.
He just
didn't-
hadn't broke any sticks
Yeah.
yet.
Justin Wolf has never been a hothead.
No.
He's always been extremely calm, cool, and collected in the net.
Like Carey Price.
Yeah, before his knee got decided to take a trip to Japan in 1942.
I love how Parker's just sitting here and starts making the worst jokes possible.
First off, 45. Get
was
your
45?
dates right.
My fault. I don't remember natural catastrophes.
It wasn't even natural. It was
natural.
man-made.
It was natural.
It was natural. They had it coming. I'm sorry.
It was natural selection. Okay.
All right. At least we don't have any viewership in Japan.
There's only one topic that I think we will never make make jokes about, and that was a very specific leader, and we will not make jokes about that ever.
No.
I think we all agree on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Murgy, how about them Canadians? Bet you we should carry Price right now.
No. Well, fuck you. Fuck you, first of all. Fuck you, first of all.
Let's be honest. Price couldn't do shit right now.
How's Cole Caulfield looking?
That's not what I want to talk about right now. Going into the second period, it was like 4-2, which is reasonable. You know what? This team is supposed to
Going
lose.
into the second period, 4-2 is reasonable.
Y'all had a 1-0 lead.
I'm sorry, it's a 2-goal game. It was a 2-goal game, right?
Y'all were winning 2 minutes into the first.
Sorry. It was 3-2 for us going into the
Yeah,
into
you
the,
guys are winning.
you're right.
You guys
Okay.
just suck.
It was 3-2 going into the third. And we fucking allowed 6 goals on the fucking retirement home. And fucking Sidney Crosby, I don't think he even fucking scored 1.
You got 3 assists.
We let fucking Brian Russ bend us over, fuck us over, and put up a fucking hat trick. Fuck, we got Nola
Rust
Chari
is
scoring.
kinda yucky, though.
Oh my, I don't fucking care. We let 6 goals in the fucking third. In the fucking third.
Yeah, what do you think
I'm
of
okay with
Ricard
losing.
Rakell's performance?
I
4
want to
points?
lose, okay? I want Michael Misa, right? But have some fucking dignity. Holy fuck.
Get a goalie.
Dude, you guys are... You're just donating to their Hall of Fame candidacy. at
I
this
know,
point.
dude.
Sorry.
You're just donating to fucking
Just to
Fucking Chris Letang and Crosby just getting donated
yeah.
more points for their Hall of Fame careers.
Just to correct myself, Pittsburgh was up 3-2 going into the third. But
Yeah,
it was
I
a
know.
1-goal game going
you
into
can't
the
be
third.
up 3-2 when you only score 2 goals.
And then fucking allow 6 and Caden Primo. Bro, what the fuck? That guy was Swiss cheese. Fuck, that guy was like advertised to be the next fucking Carey Price. What the fuck happened there?
better than Samuel
What the fuck
Montembeau.
happened? Montembeau at least put up a
Actually,
7-6.
he did worse than Montembeau. He put up a
5-7-1. Fucking, I'd rather put Kylan Vandenbrun in it at that point.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far.
I'd rather put up an freaking 8-year-old who has just been fed Timbits in net instead. It was that bad. All right.
Yeah, so as you can see, Ali has his coaching jacket on. Hey, Montreal Canadiens, it looks like you need a goaltending coach.
Looks like you need a fucking coach who can install some pride in those motherfuckers.
Well, except
Dude,
no.
I'd be a
Martin
great
St. Louis
goaltending
trying to.
coach.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I
sorry.
love St. Louis. I'm
Dude,
sorry. I love St. Louis.
If I heard
can't
Martin
say that.
St. Louis in a public press conference say, "I'm not angry, more disappointed than angry," I'm sorry. As a player, I am shitting my pants at that, dude.
I agree. Yeah, no,
That is one scary, small ass Frenchman, dude.
Dude, any Frenchman is scary. I don't know why. Those Frenchies are freaking scary. I was in French immersion for my entire life, bro. French people are scary, especially those Quebecers. It's always the Quebecers.
Dude, have you seen the judo Quebecers?
Dude, they're insane.
Dude, so we work with judo as one of my jobs is with the Judo Canada, and because of that, most of Judo Canada is based out of Quebec.
Yes.
Because the Canadian National Sports Facility is in Quebec.
Yeah.
For high performance athletes, and there's just one dude there. What's his name? Frank. His name's Frank. He is a gold medalist in judo. What's his name?
Bro's just Googling Frank.
Someone should
Gotta love Frank, man. Gotta love Frank. I fucking love this guy, man. What a beauty. honestly.
So Frank, he's a gold medalist in the Olympics, and He is because he's a gold medal in the Olympics. He is.
Bro, that was
massive,
so fucking
okay?
zesty.
And nothing more zesty than Parker getting zoomed in on when he moans. You're a dick for that, by the way. You zoomed in on his
You
face
are
as
a
he
fucking
moaned.
asshole for that.
Bro, I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really funny. Hey, you know what?
So funny.
Why not? That was some great editing right there. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We should probably wrap it up soon. 'cause-
Yeah.
Anyways, as I
So-
was saying, Frank is this big ass. He has a French accent because he's from another country.
No.
But he's this. I'll show you this picture
He's
later
from
on.
another country and has a French accent.
Yeah.
I wonder.
He's not from France though. It's like it's one of the colonies that was colonized by the French in Africa.
Oh yeah.
He has like yellow, red, and green on the flag or something like that. I don't know the exact place.
I could say something right now. I'm not gonna
Don't
do it. Okay,
don't.
keep going.
I just don't remember the exact place.
It's
Anyways,
alright.
Frank, he is this huge guy. He's about 3 or 4 inches taller than me. His arms are this fucking big. He is the most intimidating person you've ever seen in your life. And I asked him if he still competes. He's like, no. He's like, I used to do a little bit of judo. He describes that he has a gold fucking medal in the Olympics. He says, now I just dance. He is the most intimidating motherfucker I have ever seen in my life. His hands are the size of Parker's head. He could toss me around like a fucking fish.
That guy sounds like fun.
But they're all super terrifying.
Frank, if you're hearing this,
Fuck,
would
am
love
I
to
gonna
have you on
meet
the
him when I
pod,
do
buddy.
judo?
Dude, love him. But fuck me, he's scary.
Kylan, you want to do the wrap up? I think we're gonna kind of tease. We got something special coming out.
So guys,
soon.
this has been a little, I don't know if this is average, a little bit shorter of a podcast. Little bit shorter probably.
It's a little shorter, but
But that's because we're doing some content for you guys later on today. We're gonna be having some videos coming out, so watch our YouTube.
yes.
If you care at all.
This
which, I mean,
Christmas
I wouldn't
rush, we're
care.
gonna go a little crazy. I think.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna double down on the content. So
We'll see if you care.
no, we're trying to hit
with that.
50 subscribers.
You are a loser. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Let's come on, guys. We're at 39 right now. Try and get us to 40.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. We're almost there.
Let's try and get to 40.
Push!
Like and subscribe.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching. We're gonna record some content for you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
See you later.
All right.
Like and
peace.
subscribe.
Fuck
Yes,
you.
like and subscribe.
Fuck you both.